Everybody, welcome to the Dark Life, a very special live session where you can get to know who we are, what we do, and of course to help you decide if you want to be part of the Job Doc team. As you know, here at Job Doc, we help incredible people find amazing jobs working from home for businesses based in the US. My name is Mornay, and I'm Job Doc's South African brand ambassador.
And this is Alina, the Job Docs brand ambassador for Latin America. And well, for this edition of the Doc Life, which is the last one of 2021, we have invited some incredible people as our special guests to share with all of us their work experience with JobDoc.
But before introducing, hello, Teresa. We would like to share some great news with you. We heard you guys, and now for the very first time, you'll be able to apply to one of our job positions from a mobile device and not only from your computer anymore. How awesome is that, guys?
No, yeah, that's fantastic news. Applying now, it's so much easier. And well, now without further ado, we'd like to introduce our guest. Please welcome Theresa. Hi, Theresa. It's nice having you here.
Thank you so much for having me on. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Teresa. Thank you so much for being here. Well, we are sure that the audience would like to know more about you. So could you please share with them your country and your position at JobDoc?
All right. So hi, guys. As you guys know, my name is Theresa, and I am located in South Africa, and I'm currently a guide at the JobDoc.
Thank you, Theresa. Well, now before we move on with the questions for Theresa, she'll be answering them kindly. We would like to invite our viewers to please write down your questions for us regarding JobDoc or the application process, any question that you might have. And Mornay and me will kindly answer to your questions at the end of the live session. So stay here for that.
Yeah, exactly. So let's begin with the questions. Teresa, what would you say are the key strengths we are looking for?
All right. So in our candidates, we're looking for somebody who has a positive attitude, because having a positive attitude does go a long way, and it really does make your work environments and the people that you work around a great time. We look for people who are self-motivated. We understand that working remotely can be challenging for some, especially extroverts that draw their energy from being around their their fellow colleagues in a physical environment. So that's something that we definitely look into. We look at people who have a sense of accountability, because it's important to have an excuse-free attitude and people who know how to take ownerships of their mistakes as well as their successes. And we also look for people who are team players, because I'm sure we've all heard that saying that teamwork makes the dream work, and that is very true. We can achieve so much more as a team than as an individual.
Thank you, Theresa. That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. And well, as a guide, why would you like to motivate candidates to ask you questions regarding your application process?
So ideally, we would like every candidate to successfully pass their application process, but unfortunately, that's not always the case. So as a guide, we do our best to guide our candidates throughout the application process, and we assist where possible. But we also encourage our candidates to really just trust in themselves and, do independent research where possible.
Yeah, that's totally true. We hope that the audience is taking some notes, because Teresa is giving some great answers here. So Teresa, tell us, what is the one question you get asked a lot from applicants?
Oh, wow. So the biggest question everybody always asks me is, why do they have to remove their contact details from all their documents? And the answer for this is that we require your contact information at a later stage. So just bear with us, follow the instructions. There is a method to this madness.
Yeah, no, that's totally true.
And well, for the next question, how should a candidate prepare themselves for a job interview?
All right, so we've got a couple of pointers here. So dress like you are going for a job interview. I know that you are interviewing for a work at home opportunity, but we encourage you to please put your best foot forward. So don't wear pajamas or a hoodie or a t-shirt with, funny images or words. Know the job that you're interviewing for, know your CV well enough to be able to comfortably speak to your experiences. Test your audio and video quality of your laptop or your PC hours before your interview, so you don't have any funny problems. Test your internet speed as well. Make sure that you're also in a quiet and clear environment. If you If you're skeptical about like what your background looks like, you can also put a background as well on your Zoom. Lighting is also important because we'd love to see your beautiful and handsome faces. And most importantly, be calm and let your light shine, because obviously you're incredible enough to get this far in the process.
That's some great motivation. Thank you so much for sharing it with us, Teresa. Okay, well, we are going to ask you one more question. So why would you say that people should apply for a position at JobDoc?
So besides the fact that it's an amazing company, you get to work from home, guys. You get to work from home. You get paid in dollars. You get to work for international clients, and you get international exposure as well as opportunities for growth as well.
Yeah, no, totally. Thank you so much for the motivation. Well, thank you so much for joining us for the last 2021 edition of the Dark Life. We are sure that all your answers will help many people with their application process.
Yes,
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Teresa. It was lovely having you here.
Thank you so much, Alina. Thank you, Monet.
Thank you. Goodbye, Teresa.
All right. Cheers, everyone. Bye.
Okay, so to the audience, maybe you are good at marketing, but you also love administrative work. Which position do you think fits you the best? Well, today we will be answering all of the questions that you might be burning to ask regarding virtual assistants.
Yeah, but we won't be answering them alone, because today, as our second round of special guests, we have Mauricio, or Mau. He will be sharing his experience working for a US-based business with JobDoc. So please put your hands together for Mau. Hi, Mau.
Hi, Ali. Hi, Morne. How are you?
We're good.
Hi, Mau. Yeah, we are great. Thank you so much for being here. We are happy to have you. Welcome to the Dark Life, man.
Thank you for having me. That's great.
Okay, so before we start asking our guest about his experience, I would like to ask you to share with us the country, Mau, that you're from, and also the name of your position, please.
Yes, okay. I'm from El Salvador, and my position is virtual marketing assistant.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So now we would like to know more about your experience working with JobDoc, and we have prepared some questions for you. How did you prepare for the JobDoc interview?
Well, I remember I have a lot of questions regarding the whole interview process. The good thing is that the JobDoc people, in this case, Andrea Isaguirre, I don't know if I can say her name, but she was very helpful, and she answered all the questions I had. She gave me a better picture, better understanding of how many interviews I had to do first with the people at the JobDoc team directly, so they can get to know me. And then I was going to go with the client or the firm that I was going to be working with if I got selected. So all the questions I had, she was very helpful, and even she gave me, well, all the information regarding the client, in this case, the firm. And she gave me a lot of quick tips that I needed to consider and I really pay attention to, such as, well, have a good internet connection, test your webcam, your lights and your microphone, because it's going to be an important interview that you're going to be having. And she gave me all the social media, and also she gave me the website of the company, the company's firm. And I did my little research, and yeah, I took a shower, I shaved for the interview, and thank God it went smoothly, and everything got accepted.
Thank you, Mau. Yes, for the audience out there, Andrea is part of the guides team, like Theresa. So yeah, for the next question, Mau, thank you for sharing that. We would like to ask you, what skills do you think that are needed to be a virtual assistant on your area specifically, which is marketing?
Okay, yeah. Well, for marketing, I guess, well, pretty much like any other job, you need to certain basic things like pay attention to details, planning ahead, different things and activities, right? It's a skill set that all marketing professionals should have. And also being organized, have a good notion of planning things. as well as having a great attitude and good working relationship, good relationships with the people that you're working with. I think those are things that any professional in marketing needs, right? Whether it's a virtual assistant or a normal marketing person, right? And also I will say that in the specifics, it's very important to have knowledge in social media, email marketing, digital marketing. And well, in my case, since I have some experience as a designer, I have some tools and things that I can use. But for those who are not designers, I think it's very important to have good skills in Canva and any other designing tool that is required for the content creation, right? And it's always a good idea to be open to change, be open to learn new things and new tools. So I think I could say that pretty much.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for your tips. Oh, that's awesome. Talking about Canva, what software do you as a virtual marketing assistant use?
Sure. Well, I use a lot Keynote for presentations, which is very similar to PowerPoint and Word and the whole Office, Microsoft Office package, right? Also, well, eventually I use Excel, but in a very basic way. I use all the creative suite of Adobe. I use Photoshop, Illustrator. I had to use Canva, but I'm more comfortable with Photoshop and Illustrator because I'm a designer. And I also use editing softwares like Premiere Pro and After Effects. These last two, I use them because I really enjoy editing video, but these are not required for me. So then, of course, Microsoft Outlook for emails, checking emails, Zoom, right? I think it's pretty basic nowadays to have this one. And finally, I would say that, well, the firm will give you, in my case, they gave me access to different platforms. And I have one that it's on my smartphone that's called Uma. It's kind of like a Skype, but I can make local calls and I can receive local calls. So it's pretty interesting. So also, I would say that this list might change depending on the firm that you're going to be working with. And the good thing is that the JobDoc team, they will send you all the things you need and they'll keep you up to date to let you know what you need and what software do you need.
Thank you, Mal, so much for sharing this. And well, for the last question, we would like to ask you, what are some of your daily tasks, your duties with this firm?
Sure. Well, I will say that I am a content creator. I create the posts, all the information regarding the content that we're sharing on social media. I'm sorry, for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I also manage and design all the posts, all the stories, and I've done some videos for the YouTube channel. I run the email marketing campaigns, and I'm also in charge of creating a monthly newsletter for a specific target. Also, I've done some digital marketing strategies to reach new audiences, define new target audiences, create a customer journey, define the call to actions, the magnet assets, all these little marketing tactics that you have to do. And lastly, since I'm a designer, it's something that I really enjoy. I have designed some magazine ads for the firm and some booklets as well that they give to clients, and I'm really happy for that.
Thank you, Mal, so much. We are pretty sure that your answers and your testimonial and experience will encourage many people to want to know more about JobDoc and maybe apply to one of our job offers.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, Alina. Thank you so much, Mal, for your advice, your tips, your kindness. Thank you for being on the Doc Live. It was really awesome having you here. We hope to see you again very soon, man. Have an amazing day.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah. Thank you, Alina. Thank you, Marnie. Have a great day.
Have a wonderful day, Mal. Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.
Thanks. Cheers. Okay, so Now, as we said goodbye to Mao, we'll move forward with the questions from the audience. So guys, make sure you write your questions in the comment section in whatever platform you're joining us. Today, we are streaming in YouTube and Facebook. So make sure to write your comment, your question, and we will be answering it to you guys.
Yes, and while you're writing your questions, we have some quick disclaimers. The first one is that we don't ask for money to any of our candidates during any stage of the application process. So please keep a good eye on that and be careful. Also, we are not a call center. We get asked that a lot. So be sure that this is a different type of company. This is a recruitment company. And also remember that applying does not guarantee that you'll get hired, guys. You need to pass successfully each step of the application process in order to join the team. So thank you very much for understanding.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so let's go to the comment section. Let's see what questions we got. Alina, I'll go first. So we got a question here. You guys make it sound so easy. I'm more than qualified, but was rejected without a reason or an interview. What difference would it make applying the second time? Well, we are really sorry to hear about that. But the awesome thing is that you can still reapply since you have not been in the interview. But like Mao said earlier, attention to detail is very, very important. So make sure you follow the instructions correctly that are given to you. And furthermore, you can check out our blog section on our website, where there's a specific blog called Job Doc's Top 3 Secrets for Submitting Successful Applications. So yeah, make sure you check that out. That is awesome. There's a lot of tips, and yeah, just good luck. We really hope that you find something amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, as for our next question, we have one that says, what does a virtual marketing assistant do? Well, basically, just like Mao mentioned, like on his daily tasks and duties, basically it's all about, increasing the brand awareness of the firm that you will be working with. So basically engaging in the social media content, maybe creating this content, or taking the account on the video coordination, video producing, things like that. It's basically keeping the firm that you're working with engaged with the audience and increasing their brand awareness.
Okay, so from which countries are you hiring? Well, currently from Argentina, Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, Mexico, and South Africa. So make sure to apply to one of our job positions if you haven't done so as of yet.
Okay, so here we have one here. It says, how can I apply for the internal positions? Well, this can be achieved by subscribing to our weekly job flash newsletter to see the internal openings that we have each week.
Okay, so I'm looking for some more questions here. Do you hire students? Well, due to our company's policies, we do not hire students at the moment. So yeah, thank you so much for understanding.
Okay, so here we have one. It says, how many hours do you put in? So it's 40 hours a week. You will never be asked to work more than that. You get 1 hour for lunch and 2 15-minute breaks. And well, in the event that you work extra, you will be paid for it. But it's 40 hours a week. 1 hour for lunch, 2 15-minute breaks.
Okay. Why didn't I receive feedback from you as of yet? Well, please make sure to check your spam folder. If you apply to one of our job positions, it usually takes 2 to 3 business days for us to reply, but we are also super, super busy. So we will definitely give you feedback. We really appreciate the fact that you applied to one of our job positions. So yeah, check your spam folders, keep on checking your emails. You will definitely get a reply from us. Thank you so much for applying.
Yes. Okay, we have one here. It says, can I reapply after being rejected, but never had an interview? Yes, you can. If you didn't continue the process successfully before the interview stage, you can reapply. Just remember to use a different email than the one you used the first time.
Okay, so who are the clients? Well, about 93% of our clients are US-based law firms. So yeah, like I said earlier, if you have not applied to one of our job positions, please make sure to do so. This is an awesome opportunity. And yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, our US-based employers are under majority law firms. So yes, here we're receiving more questions. This one says, I don't have experience. Can I still apply for administrative assistant? So if you have a university degree, yes, you can apply for the administrative assistant position.
Okay, we got another question here. It's very similar to the one I got earlier. So it states, I'm a student, can I apply? Well, unfortunately, you cannot apply. The thing is, our jobs are full-time, and there will be clashes between your work and like obviously your class schedules, your exams and stuff like that. We need your full attention. So yeah, unfortunately, it's a full-time position, and yeah, we wish you the best of luck.
Yes. And while we're receiving more questions, thanks guys, keep them coming on. We are here to answer. And well, this one says, hello, JobDoc team, how frequently do you recruit? Well, we are constantly recruiting for the administrative assistant position and for the marketing assistant position. So as long as you see that the positions are on our website, on the apply now section, it means it's open. Open for applications.
Okay, hello guys. So how long does the first interview take? Well, the thing is, it can usually take between 20 to 30 minutes. It really depends. But if you are going into your interview now, be yourself, just relax, give it your all, and yeah, just enjoy the process. It's really fun. You're going to enjoy it.
Yes. Okay, so for the next question, this one says, can I pick working in a different time zone than the one I work with? Well, the time zone you work in will depend on the employer that you're placed with, honestly.
Yeah, that's totally true. Okay, let me find some more questions here. Guys, you can ask us any questions regarding JobDoc or the application process. We are here to answer your questions. Okay. Okay, I got another one here. It says, Mornay, what is your work schedule like? Okay, so obviously I'm living in South Africa, and I'm starting at 3:30 p.m. up until 12:30 a.m. But it really depends on your client. So your time might be different from mine.
On the employer, it depends on the US employer.
Yeah, on the US employer. So your time might be different from mine. So yeah.
Okay, so for our next question, we have, how long does it take for you to respond? Well, usually it is from 3 to 5 business days. Of course, every case is different. It can vary. But if you want some updates, you can always email at help@jobdoc.com, or you can always contact your guide, like Teresa, like Andrea, like Mau mentioned. They are your guides. They are there to help. So if you want any updates or you have any questions or concerns, you can let them know or send us an email.
Okay, so hello guys. What is the administrative position about? Well, administrative assistant responsibilities include making travel and meeting arrangements, preparing reports, maintaining appropriate filing systems. So the ideal candidate should have excellent oral and written communication skills and be able to organize their work using tools like Microsoft Excel and Office suites and stuff like that.
Yes. Here we have another one. It says, I'm aware that you are not a call center, but I do have experience as a supervisor for customer service at Netflix. Does that help? And well, yes, any experience that you can have will be recognized and appreciated. So you can definitely apply and see what happens. I will totally recommend that you apply.
Okay. Hi, so do you offer growth opportunities? Yeah, well, definitely we do. Just like any other company, if you prove that you're a great asset to your team, you will be promoted. So the harder you work, the more you will gain.
Yes. Okay, we have another question here. It says, is needed experience and marketing assistant position? So, well, for the marketing assistant position, if you have a degree in marketing, you do not need to have experience. And if you do not have the relevant qualification, you can apply with field related experience.
Okay. Can I apply to multiple positions? Well, you can only apply for one position at a time. You may mention your interest in other positions in your application, and then you can take it from there.
Okay, so we have one more here. It says, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I have lots of experience and university degree. Would you consider me as a good candidate? I highly recommend that you apply and see what happens.
Okay, we got another question here. It's from which countries are you hiring? Well, like we mentioned earlier, it's Argentina, Colombia, El Salvador, Honduras, Mexico, and South Africa. So if you're living in one of these countries, please be sure to apply.
Yes. Okay, here we have another one. It says, okay, they're asking if we work on weekends. So, well, the schedule can be different from case to case. This is determined by the US employer that you would be placed with, but this will never exceed the 40 hours per week. So, for example, my schedule may not be the same as yours. This can vary depending on the necessities of the employer.
Okay, so if no response after 3 weeks, does that mean one was unsuccessful? Well, at stage 2, please contact your guide or email us at help@jobdoc.com for further information, and then we will take it from there.
Okay, we're receiving more questions here. What positions do you offer for people in El Salvador? Well, the positions that we offer are available to everyone in our hiring countries that I believe were mentioned. They are El Salvador, Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, Honduras, and South Africa. And well, you can always visit our website and click on the Apply Now section to view all the open options. We're always hiring those open options. So yes, however, our main positions are administrative assistant and marketing assistant.
Okay, so what are the requirements for applying to one of your job offers? Well, to apply, you need a good English proficiency level, a personal computer or laptop, a headset, and have a good internet speed, at least 10 megabytes per second. Your equipment must be updated and reliable. And the thing is, guys, you should also match our core values, which is the A, B, C, D, E. Attack your day, be incredible, complete a job, dream big, and have an excuse-free attitude.
Yes, that's totally right. And well, we have another one here. It says, if I'm selected, I will receive training first. How long? Well, when you start working, you will begin your 90-day training period or probationary period, which is your probation period. And during this time, you will do training with your employer. And that's how it goes, the training. That's the period. And yes, you will receive one.
Okay, can I reapply if I was rejected? Well, yes, but only if your process stopped before the interview. You will need to use a different email address for your application. Please, please, please make sure to read the instructions thoroughly for your application to meet our requirements. I also suggest you read the blog on our website called JobDoc's Top 3 Secrets. There are really some awesome, amazing tips. So please make sure to check that out. And yeah, good luck. Good luck with your application process, and we wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, totally. Here we have another one. It says, since you don't hire students, does everyone who applies has to have an undergrad title? Well, you need to have the relevant degree. And if you do not have it, you need to have field-related experience.
Okay, awesome. Let me have a look here. You guys can keep the questions coming.
Yes.
Okay.
We're here to help, guys. So if you have any questions, let us know. Now's the time.
Yeah, definitely. Hmm. Okay, so here's a question. Can I get a copy of my application or interview? Well, unfortunately, we cannot give you a copy of your application or the interview.
Okay, we have one here. It says, how long is the recruitment process and how many stages? Well, there are 6 stages on our application process. The first one is submit your application, of course. Then you would need to create your profile. On the stage number 3, you'll be having maybe an interview with the JobDoc team. On the stage number 4, you would be asked to sign a contract, to read, of course, and sign a contract. And once you sign it, the step number 5 would be to have an interview with a US employer. And the last stage would be setting a start date after. If they give the thumbs up, if the employer gives a thumbs up, you would be selecting a start date. If you want more information regarding every step of the application process, make sure to visit our website, jobdoc.com. We have a section, it's called application process. You can click there, and there you'll find all the 6 stages listed and with a brief explanation so you know what to expect on each stage.
Yeah, okay, we got another question here. How long is the probation period? Well, it's 90 days. It's 90 days.
Yes. Okay, we have another one. It says, if I get matched, does it mean the employer has already accepted me? Yes, when you are successfully matched, then setting a start date is the next step, and it's when you start working. So yeah, congratulations.
Okay, so I failed the application process. Can I reapply? Yes, you can definitely reapply. You will need to use an email address that is different from the one you previously used to apply. And please make sure, pay attention to detail in the application process. Read all of the instructions, read everything that we give you. And yeah, I'm sure that you'll do great.
Here we have another question. It says, so if I applied a couple of days ago, how long does it take to be contacted for the next steps? Well, usually it's 3 to 5 business days, but if it has been longer, please make sure to contact your guide. Remember, they're there to help. Or also you can email at help@jobdoc.com. That's the email. And please also be sure to check your spam folder, because maybe you already received a response or an update, but it landed in your spam folder. So please make sure to check that first. And if not, contact your guide. And if you prefer to send an email, you can do it at help@jobdoc.com.
Yeah, and it seems like this is all of the questions for now, Alina. Hey, this was a fun live session. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too. It was the last one of the year. Be prepared for the next live sessions that we have prepared for you on the next year. This is the last Talk Live, but make sure to tune in next week for Morning's World, which will be live stream on Instagram, and Morning will be answering more of your questions live. So make sure to tune in and join. And after that week, we'll have the Doc Talk live session, which is our TikTok live streaming session, where we'll be having some surprises for you prepared.
Yeah, just like Alina said, we are going to keep you guys entertained, and we are going to give you some awesome information throughout the rest of the month and into next year. And yeah, like you said, this is the last episode of the Dark Life for the year. It's quite sad, but it's also like a celebration, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. We have many cool things coming up next year, so make sure to join us on our next projects. And we'll also, if we didn't answer your questions or you didn't want to write them down right now, you can always contact us. We're always there to help. We have a live web chat on our website, so you can send us a question there. You can send us a question on any of our social media platforms. We are present in almost every social media channel. We have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest. Right now we have TikTok too, so make sure to check those out too.
Yeah, no, totally. Just like Alina said, guys, thank you so much for joining us. This was an awesome episode. We hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. And yeah, up until next time, I'll see you guys next week on One Nice World, and you'll catch Alina in 2 weeks on the Duck Talk, exclusively on TikTok. So thank you so much for joining, guys.
Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Goodbye.